really is a nemesis. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Claire at Cookie Crumb Fun. Here at Cookie Crumb Fun, I talk about Trim Healthy Mama, Big Family Life, and our homeschool. If you're interested in our homeschool, I'll have some links below to some of the updates I've been doing and some collabs. And if you're curious about our Big Family Life, I haven't really posted a whole lot about that, just little bits and pieces of things here and there, but I have a playlist, so go ahead and check that out. And for Trim Healthy Mama, I got lots of stuff. Different stuff. Everybody, so many women on YouTube have Trim Healthy Mama stuff, and we're all different. We all give and receive different information. I love it. If you are new to Trim Healthy Mama, I want to welcome you to my channel and welcome to Trim Healthy Mama, because Trim Healthy Mama is a low carb, high carb, low fat, no fat, high fat, not no fat, low fat, high fat. You separate your carbs and your fats basically, okay? And you're going to get rid of sugar, all your white processed foods, all right? And I love it. My husband and I lost, he lost like 90 pounds and I lost like 40-ish something pounds. Did gain some weight back. I'm still working on that. But I have to be faithful to Trim Healthy Mama and to eating correctly, and I will lose that weight. I know it will happen. It's just going to take some time. So today, what I wanted to share with you is just some things that I use on Trim Healthy Mama. This basically is like a mishmash of Trim Healthy Mama information, right? So on THM, we have drinks called Good Girl Moonshine. My favoriteest one right now is to make with any sort of hibiscus tea. When I first tried a hibiscus tea, it was with kombucha back in New York. And since then, I've not been able to find the same flavor. So good. It was just so heavenly. Then I found that Stash Teas makes a wild raspberry hibiscus. So what I do is I make 2 tea bags in a cup of tea with that, let it steep for a while, and I have that, and I let it cool, keep it in my fridge, and I use that for my Good Girl Moonshine. It is spectacular. It is so delicious. And this summer, it was really refreshing and just so amazingly delicious. And I had about, drink it in the quart jar like they suggest, and add some ice and all that stuff, and the apple cider vinegar. It's really good. What is your favorite Good Girl Moonshine? I'd love to know and try something different. What teas do you use to make your Good Girl Moonshine? You can use any herbal tea because use that as a flavor base, I love making it with the sweet leaf stevia water drops or sweet drops. They're so good. No, water drops. Sweet drops are the ones I put in my coffee. The water drops are so good. The lemon lime is my favorite. Good Girl Moonshines. What kind do you like to make? What is your favorite? When I first started Trim Healthy Mama, that was a staple in my day. I made the Good Girl Moonshine. It wasn't until like the middle of the summer that I made the caramel apple one. That changed my world. It was so good. Have you tried it? It's amazing. All you do is add caramel extract and it changes the whole drink and makes it amazing. So I wanted to show you what I got at Sprouts this last week. I got this hibiscus tea. It's called Blackberry Hibiscus Tea. I got these for 99 cents at Sprouts. I picked up 2 of these, and I've never heard of this. It's just Choice Organic Teas. There's 16 in there. The Stash has 20 I usually buy them when they're buy one, get one free at Sprouts, so I'm always stocked up. And what is that? $1.99, $2.49, something like that for 2 of them. So that's pretty good. But I got this for 99 cents, and I read all that's inside of it, and it smelled so good. Now, the other one is wild raspberry, and it blends very well together. This one is blackberry hibiscus, but it has organic hibiscus, organic rose hips, organic blackberry leaves, organic lemongrass, organic licorice root, organic spearmint, and natural blackberry flavor. All right, I have not made one yet. I just today have it downstairs. I made it the tea to steep. I'll probably have it with dinner. I'll let you know some other time. But I'm looking forward to it. I bought 2 of these, and I bought this thing. It's called Dirty Chai. I should have brought it up here so you can see it. It's made by what's that tea company? Celestial Seasonings, isn't that the name of it? The Sleepy Time and the Zingers. It's called Dirty Chai. It is espresso and chai in a tea bag. Now, I made one during history class yesterday, and it cooled off before I could enjoy it completely. It wasn't so bad. I could taste the chai in it. Not so much coffee, but it was kind of nice. So I think that's going to get me through these cold afternoons that we might have, cold mornings, cold evenings that we may have in California. It does get cold here, not like it did back in New York, but it does get chilly. So anyway, I'm all those teas that I bought, and I think was that all that I bought? I bought another one. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, doesn't matter. I just wanted to show you this one because I love hibiscus good girl moonshine. Well, a couple weeks ago, I had mentioned probably last week, the week before, how I'm listening more often to the Trim Healthy Mama podcast. If you have not listened to their potty, I urge you, go, if you're an Apple user, go to iTunes and listen to it. If you're an Android user, download any of the apps that they have. I personally use Stitcher to listen to any podcasts, and you can just search in the search bar and you can find it, and you can follow it, and it'll update every time there's a new one, and you have to download anything but the app, and it's free. Anyway, so I use Stitcher, and I listen to the Good Girl. Why am I saying Good Girl? I'm being distracted because I hear a crinkling outside. I'm curious what it is. I listen to the Trim Healthy Mama podcast on occasion, and I'm trying to catch up, and I'm behind again. I kind of got caught up, and then I'm behind again. I'm on the Foxy Mama part 2. I'm in the middle of that one. That's where I am. But they talked about salt in a couple episodes before this one, and I ditched my white salt. I thought I was doing good by the white sea salt that I was buying, but turns out that that's dead, just like all the other white processed stuff. I didn't even think about that, you know? So what I did, next time I went grocery shopping, I bought the Celtic salt from Sprouts. I urge you ladies, this is going to last a long time. This was on sale at Sprouts, and it was on sale again when I was there on Wednesday, and I bought this probably 3 weeks ago. And it is the course. It's got all the vitamins, or what is it? The vital minerals in it, okay? You can use it in all the same ways that you use salt, all right? And I am just thankful that I listened to that, and they encouraged me to ditch my white table salt. I didn't buy that, the 39-cent table salt. I was buying the nicer sea salt, and I thought, like I said, I thought I was doing okay. I'm sure it's a lot better than the iodized salt or whatever, but this has the minerals in it that are just extra goodness for us. So if your store sells this, check the natural area. If your store has it, like back in New York, we shopped at Wegmans, and they had this place called Nature's Marketplaces, where all their organic and natural products were, and that's where I would find this. It comes in a little grinder also, and it has a finer one, but it wasn't as gray. I wanted to get the darker one because it's, as you can see, it's not white. It's gray salt. And, they said if your salt is white, then you shouldn't be using it. Then the other thing I did, I got this at TJ Maxx. I got this big thing at TJ Maxx for $3.99. You see that? A lot of people buy these at TJ Maxx and Home Goods, and I don't know who else has them. Stores like that, right? But the mineral pink, the Himalayan pink salt. All right? Pink is better than white. And my Winco has this in bulk, but I just grabbed the whole thing because I was at those stores. So I am using this more often. I'm trying to make baby steps into getting rid of a whole lot of other things that even I use for my children. Like eventually, I'm going to try to transition everybody to eating 100% Trim Healthy Mama. I want to go see what that noise is. Hang on. Well, they walked away by the time I went over there. So back to this salt. I am thankful that I was able to purchase all these salts and slowly make changes to the way my family is eating. And I also mentioned a few weeks ago, and probably last week too, I'm not sure, about Amanda over at the Fundamental Home doing her Bible study on food. She's personally doing one, and then she's sharing what she's learning on YouTube, doing live ones. Well, she's over on the East Coast, so I never catch it live. She does it early in the morning. It's like 4 a.m. here in California when she does it, or earlier even. So I never catch them live, and I'm not waking up that early just for a live show. I'm not do that. But she's encouraged me a lot in thinking about food. This last Wednesday, I go to Sprouts on Wednesdays because they have double ad Wednesdays, and I love double ad Wednesdays because you can buy last week's sales and this week's sales on the same day. And all their like vitamins and what is it called? That area, they have a part of the store. If you're not familiar with Sprouts, it's like a very small Whole Foods, but a larger Trader Joe's, if that makes any sense. It's like Trader Joe's where it has produce, frozen, and shelf stable foods. And it has, and then but it's much bigger than that. And I go there for my produce mostly. I spend probably roughly around $30 a week on produce because it's so cheap. And when there's organic stuff is on sale, you can afford their organic stuff. It's the same price as when it's not, the non-organic things. Anyway, so listening to the Trim Healthy Mama podcasts, they were talking about sugars and sweeteners. And they were talking about, why you shouldn't be eating sugars, but they were talking about their sweeteners. And so I started thinking, I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe I really should, because I have never spent a dime except on books for anything from Trim Healthy Mama. I'm not. I'm one of those people that I'm going to find it cheaper somewhere else, because I factor in the shipping to the cost of whatever it is that I buy. Sprouts. I decided I'm going to start buying stevia, the pure stevia, because they're saying what you should use it in. I made a list. I listened to it a second time and wrote down all the things for their different sweeteners. Like there's the sweet blend, the super sweet blend, and then there's the stevia, and what you should use each one for, what they suggest. Because one is cost friendly. What is it? The super sweet one? I could be wrong on that one. There's one that you use just a little bit of, and I'm not talking stevia. It's one of the big bag sweeteners. So I was thinking about purchasing that, but then since Christmas is coming in a couple months, I told my husband, and my birthday's like 2 weeks after Christmas. Oh, I said maybe I can just get that stuff for Christmas, like one of everything, right? Why not, right? Well, not all of it, but pick some. I should make a list. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to ask for it for Christmas and then see how it is, and I'll probably be hooked. But until then, I thought there's got to be a way I can make my own sweeteners. All these THM bloggers have their own blends of the baking blend and the sweetener blends. So I thought, well, I need to just do one of them. I need to make one of the recipes. So I got to do baby steps, because if I bought all of this stuff at once, even when it was 25% off at Sprouts, it was still going to be a lot of money, because they had xylitol and erythritol. Well, the erythritol wasn't on sale, but the xylitol was. And so I was going to wait till next Wednesday to buy it, because it'll still be on sale. So what I did is I bought this. Now, stevia. All right. It comes with the little donking thing. It has, the different spout thingies, but it has the stick. See, there it is right there. And it's the little donkey thing, just like Trim Healthy Mama has. And Pearl was saying that she likes to put it in her coffee. So I said, well, that's where I'm going to start, is putting it in my coffee. And then they said, start putting it in your drinks. So I put it in my coffee. I put one donk in my coffee, and it was not enough. So I put two. It was perfect. So 2 donks in my coffee. And I wrote the date because I just bought this on the 19th and started using it the 19th. I bought it on the 18th and started using it on the 19th because I went shopping at night. So I'm going to see how long it lasts, is my like little test, because I got it. It was, I think it was like $8.50-ish or less. I think it might have been less. It's 1 ounce. It's certified organic, and that's all it is. And I'm used to this taste already, so I don't have to adjust to it. Like if you're a newbie to Trim Healthy Mama, you have to adjust to the taste. Well, I don't have to adjust to the taste of this. I just have to adjust to using it, all right? Instead of using Truvia in my coffee, this is working out just fine. So that's all I'm going to share with you today. There's really not a whole lot of things. I am trying to make a blend I already make a baking blend that's good. But when I made the New Queen's bread, it did not turn out with my baking blend. And I use equal parts of almond, flax, and coconut to make my baking blend. And then I started throwing in like half the amount. Whatever I put in, like say I put a cup of each of those, I'll put a half a cup of oat fiber into it. And it worked out pretty good in all my recipes except that New Queen's bread. So I don't know. Do you have a copycat recipe of the baking blend that you like and that you think is just as good and works good? I would love to know what it is. And also, do you buy the sweeteners that are not Trim Healthy Mama, like at the store on Amazon? Do you make your own sweet blend, super sweet blend? I would love to know what recipe you use and which kinds of sweeteners you use to make that recipe and how you use it, and if it compares to the Trim Healthy Mama. What I should do, I bet you bloggers probably have compared it, made their own and compared it to theirs. There's got to have been somebody who did that, right? I should look that up. I'll Google it and see what it is, because there's got to be somebody. But if you have a recipe that you use from another blogger, I would love to know what it is for the sweet blends and that. Okay, so I know that you can use, like, what is it, like a teaspoon of this is like a cup of sugar or something, right? Or a tablespoon. I don't know. It says on there somewhere, doesn't it? Oh, that was the other one. There was a sweet leaf stevia one. So that's all I have for you. It's pretty basic. It was just, I wanted to encourage you to try your Good Girl Moonshines and switch your salts. And I want to know what you use for your sweeteners and for baking blends to make your own recipes with. So I would just like to know which THM blogger recipe you use for whatever sweet blend you make, sweetener blend or the baking blend. All right? Just let me know. Put the link below in your comments. Message me on Instagram, on Cookie Crumb Fun on Facebook, or here, or cookiecrumbfun. What is it? At gmail.com. That's my email. So all the information is down in the description box, or if you go on my channel, it has all the icons for all the social medias, and you can just click on the little icon with your computer, and it'll take you right to it. All right. So, you might have already, this really isn't a sharing information. It's kind of like I'm trying to encourage you to change your salts if you haven't. And I would like to know about the sweeteners, the blends that you make, right? So let's see. How did I eat? Maybe I should throw that in real quick. I did okay. Oh, that's right. I went to the apple place. I got to tell you about that. We went to the apple place and I did not cheat all day. Isn't that great? I made the Cry No More brownies and brought them with me. So I had that sweet when the kids were eating apple cider donuts. I had that. And yeah, so my husband and I did pretty well. No, my husband did eat a donut. But he's a grown man. He can do whatever he wants. But I chose not to. I didn't. Isn't that great? I'm very happy. But yeah, there was cake last night, though. That wasn't turned nothing out. So being honest, right? I want you to know that I'm real, that I'm not going to hide anything from you. I have cheated a lot, and I'm trying not to, and I do. So keep praying for each other, because I'm trying to lose 20 pounds, and I lose it and gain it back. It's like boom, 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 boom. Take 2 steps forward. Wait, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it for you. I hope that your walk with Trim Healthy Mama is doing great. I hope that the scale is moving for you. I hope that if it's not moving, that you're at least feeling better, because we need to regain our health back with Trim Healthy Mama, don't we? We might not be losing weight, but we're being healthy. We're eating healthy foods and real foods that God made. Until next time, I will see you then. All right? Be a blessing.